Hi, race fans. Here we go. We're here tonight, Clean Racing League, and we got a good one. We got qualifying underway, and these guys out here, Auto Club. I talk about this track a lot, and I talk about how the effects of Auto Club is. And when I bring that up, I bring up a lot about momentum and position. You know, a lot of times, guys talk about tire wear, they talk about fuel mileage. And I think tonight will come down to some fuel mileage as it's going to be a two-stop race. Being that it's 100 laps, nobody can go 50 laps here tonight. If they do, man, they got a secret tank somewhere that we don't know about. But I talk about that here at this track primarily because it's very, very tough to pass. And it's very tough to make up position on this track due to the fact of, well, hey, look, sometimes when you get behind, you can't get back up front and whatnot. So we'll have to see. Matt right now, he's out and about. He'll be back here in a few. He'll join in here in a little bit with us. But qualifying's underway, folks. Stay tuned. We got a good one here tonight. Auto Club, Clean Racing League, presented by Ghost Athletics and CRL Podcast. Like Parker Collins, a man right now that might take this top spot. Let's see if anybody can knock him off of it. Looking good, though. That's what track position is going to be crucial here. I know the guys will talk about, tire wear and whatnot, but track position at this place, it will be very, very crucial. Old Parker. All right, looks like our qualifying's done for the night. Here we go. This ought to be a good one. Let's bring the man up here right now, Parker Collins, get a word with him before we get set here. Only Dad's man here. Parker, Joe in the booth, got a copy.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Well, man, I tell you what, you're on pole for tonight so far. I talk about Auto Club as track position's very crucial. Well, none other than being on the pole, that's about the best you can do right now besides put in victory lane. How you feeling?
Feel pretty good. Really glad to put it on pole. Dirty air is going to be very, very bad tonight. Lots of cars are going to be pushing tight, and you get too close on somebody's rear bumper, you're gonna get them free. So yeah, it's really good to have a clean air and kind of take control of the race to start. So tire management is going to be crucial. I think it's a pretty straight up strategy as far as fuel goes, so we shouldn't have to worry about that unless we get some weird cautions. But yeah, hopefully we can just keep it up front and keep the nose clean all night.
Well, no doubt, man. You've definitely been having a pretty good season so far, so good luck out there.
I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you.
There we go. Let's get it back down there to his only dad's guys. And you heard it right there. I mean, he's looking for a good night and looking for something solid here. So I have to see how this thing plays out for him. Well, let's touch on and look at the grid real quick, because the man up front is Parker Collins putting it out front starting tonight. You got Jordan Trask going to be the man in second. Mike Kelly starting third. Ricky Hardin there in fourth. Bobby Mantle up in the fifth. Jacob Grant starting sixth. Seventh is Evan Kinney. Lane Hossel there in eighth. Matthew Dyer ninth. And Matthew Gilliam rounds the 10th. Let's look at the rest of this field, because it's a big one. And rightfully so. I mean, it's the Clean Racing League. They got a lot of charters, a lot of guys that come in week and week out. It's a thrill to be here, to be able to call these races. Here we go. Parker Collins, the man. Now a little bit of tidbits here tonight for you. Evan Kinney will be the first man in CRL history if he can, in a season, has started back-to-back wins with 3 different drivers in a row. If he can do the win tonight. Last winner here, obviously, Ricky Harding. He's having a great start tonight. So Evan, not bad. We'll have to see if he can actually pull that feed off here tonight. As we're getting set, I mean, he's starting right here, not bad, 7th place. But here we go. Getting set to go. Green flag, folks. And I'm pumped up and excited. I hope you are. As always, pace cars in. Here we go. Green flag racing Auto Club style. Collins is there. Well, right now, Parker Collins gets to jump out front. And, this is one thing that when we talked about is track position. Very crucial here. You're going to be very even. You're going to see track times. I mean, sure, these starts are going to be hectic because you're trying to get everything you can on the restart, on the starts here. So you're going to have to be very aggressive. It almost forces you to be aggressive. I've talked about that a lot in the past, even with the changes and stuff to tire wear and aerodynamics of a truck and so forth. Still, it's there. You can still see side by side. I mean, they're on new tires. Right now, man, looking strong. Collins going to lead that lap, but yeah, you can just see the lap time. Everybody 49, 50, all the way. The whole field is within. Well, your top 15's within 4 tenths, 3 tenths maybe. Then it falls back a little bit. Everybody's still in their blanket right now, 2 by 2. Good solid race. Man, Collins and Trask right now up front. See this with battle going on right here around 5th or 6th. And Mike Kelly, Jacob Grant, and Pop-Tart Man. Who's that? Crazy Boo. Who's that? Who's that? In the 7th. Oh, Matthew Gilliam. I like that. And it's going to get me talking about food again. Love the paint jobs out here. Jacob Grant probably had the best one in the past season. We really got a kick out of that one. Something about balls or something. I forgot what it was. Out front, Parker Collins leading it. Single file. There's still 3 wide here for the moment. We got him. Gilliam. Simley. Had a good run last week, by the way. Scott did. You can just see this is why it's so important on those restarts. Because once you start to get side by or start to get single file, like you're going to see the pack, it's going to be very hard to pass. You see the 1x1s. Right now, Jordan Trask trying to give Parker Collins everything he can to get that lead up front. You see it. Trask might take that lead away from him. It's a battle. Collins don't want to give it up, though. You got Mike Kelly right there along with him. They're 3 wide right behind them, though. Matthew Gilliam, Bobby Mantle. Here comes Kelly to the outside. Mantle's right there on the inside. There's some good side-by-side racing early. I like it. Really, really nice. Here we go, man. Look at this. Oh, Gilliam on the high. And Jacob Grant, he's down low. Got a good shout out to some of our sponsors here, man. Ghost Athletics, CRL Podcast. Now, the problem with running like this is you're going to wear those tires out a little bit really quick. You definitely don't want to fall back. Look out. 29 back there. He says, look, I'm coming through. That's Jordan. That's Justin Curtis. And Scott Simley there, too. Very, very aggressive on the start. Trying to get everything they can. A lot of racing that's going on right now. Love it. Ricky Arden, he won here last time. Well, it's not over with yet. Good shot right here. Look at this 3 wide move. Scott Simley, hang on to it there. Woo. Darian Staff coming through the field. Darian Staff made his way up through the field last week. You just see how much momentum you lose going through the turns. Oh, almost 4 wide back there in the back. Hang on to it. Howerton had to get out of it. There's still 3 wide. The O2's there with him. Zachary Foudy. Comes Eric Anderson. He got his hot rod moving. 28 machine right there. Matthew Dyer. And these guys. Hold on to it. Could be a game changer right here. See Zachary Foudy still battling in the middle of that Hornets net. So far, so good. We got a truck in the wall. Oh, contact. Caution out. Caution out. The 89 of Bobby Mantle. He was up front too, folks. What happened? Well, they were 2, 3 wide. He got a little bump from Curtis right there. The 3 got a bump too. It's almost like they're Talladega, Daytona. Boom, 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 boom. He went 3 wide. 4 wide. Oh, is it going to work? No. He bumps. He gets down there. The Duracell man takes him out. Slides around and the 19 goes with him. Crash. First caution of the evening. Now, cautions are the only thing I'm going to say that might mess up this pit strategy, which is looking to be around lap 30, 32. All right, Collins, still up front in this one. I mean, this is what we're going to see if these guys here tonight, if we keep getting some cautions, then we're going to see some racing like we saw earlier. A lot of side by side. The only way it's going to get spread out a little bit is if, obviously, they get a long green flag run. It's like some opting to come in and take some fuel. Jordan Trask, the company in the back. See, we got the Dusty Martin fans out there. Let's see where Dusty is right now. Looks like Dusty. Oh, he's still on pit road. Not sure why. I don't think he got a part of that caution. Let's go back and see. I don't think he got a piece of that, but we'll go back and watch. Could have got a penalty. Return to 35 machine. Sees it in front of him. He must have got a penalty on pit road then. Dusty Martin. Okay. Lights off on pace truck. Go back green. Here we go. Parker Collins. Time to go back racing here, Auto Club style. All right, line them up 2 by 2. We're getting set to go green here. Parker Collins out front in this one. Got Lane Hostler there with them too. Andy Court. Here we go. Green flag. Collins is out. Everybody gets through the gears there. Plug the tires a little bit. Too bad. It's going to leave those 2 guys right behind him. Look at Darian and Staff already up 14 spots. Jonathan Gaskin up 25. Wow. Man, climbing through the field here. Meanwhile, up front comes Lane Hostler, the defending series champ. Well, he's already won 1 race this season. He's had a heck of a finish here so far. Man. So far, so good. Hostler's moving. Got Collins, Staff. Andy Cork right there with him, too. Trying for another battle up front. Collins is not happy, man, riding in second place. He wants that top spot. A little blinky right there. Too bad. Meanwhile, again, more. Look at that top view because you get to see all kinds of action going on. Caleb Smith up 7 right there in 6. Look out at this mess. Hold your breath. Oh, man. Court there in 3rd. Here comes Pop Tart. Matthew Gilliam. He got new tires. Him and Caleb. They're going to use them new tires early on to see if they can't make up some ground here. But you can see, even with the new tires, yeah, they're getting to the turns a little bit better, but it's still a tough place to pass. Caleb to the point. Almost. Right there in 3rd. Meanwhile, Ricky Hardin's trying everything he can to move. We got a little bit of cluster right here. Goes on the inside of Andy Cork. He's falling back somewhat. Hardin didn't take tires. He just took a little fuel. Scott Simley back there, too. He pitted with some fuel. Oh, Ross Tatum. Off the track. Him and Justin Carey. Yellow flag's out. What happened? Well, that's 2 and 3 wide racing is making it treacherous on the starts here. Watching Ross Tatum. Boy, I tell you what, Ross Tatum, 2-time champion here at Clean Racing. He drove that thing on the inside. Look at this mess right now. 4 wide, and yeah, he just wrong place, wrong time. Him and Justin Carey. You know, it's kind of a double-edged sword here because you're wanting to say, okay, guys, maybe calm down, you know, feel out the track. The problem with this place is if you calm down, you're going to fall back and you're going to lose a lot of ground. And gaining it back is going to be very difficult. So, yeah. It's taking it easy. It's not going to be not very easy to do. But all Parker Collins, most of it though. Collins, the man. Staff. Well, look at Darian Staff there in 15th. Woo. All right, let's see what's going to happen here tonight. Auto Club. You know, I talk about, like I said, I go back and I talk about this place a lot, and I really do. I call it the Auto Club effect. Right now, you're not really seeing it because the restarts of this place are so treacherous. Everybody's trying to get everything they possibly can on the restarts. But once they get past that one little part, point of the race, I'm going to say around about 15 laps in, of a green flag run, you start seeing them get single filed out. I think I jinxed it when I went down there and talked to some of the guys, and I said, they were telling me about the fuel mileage tonight, been around 30 to 35 or so. And I said, somebody's going to do one stop. And I said, well, what about cautions? Somebody said, well, as long as there's a lot of them. Well, right now, yeah. I think I jinxed it. They don't want to. I think I did. Parker Collins back out front. Darian Staff there with him. Matthew Gilliam. Caleb Smith. Lane Hostler. We got Ricky Hardin and Scott Simley. Jordan Trask, Mike Kelly, and Justin Curtis rounds the top 10. All right. Darian Staff, has he got anything for him? And they changed the window nets on that thing, didn't they? Window net looks like a piece of metal now, don't it? Man, at one angle it did. There it looks kind of okay. But they need to get the effect of it flapping a little bit. Well, that one right there looks like a piece of sheet metal. Hit that thing, hurt your hand. All right, pace truck, lights off. We're going back green. Solid night tonight. Auto Club here, Clean Racing League, presented by Ghost Athletics and CRL Podcast. Check it out at cleanracingleague.com. If you haven't already, what you waiting for? Green flag, Parker Collins. He nails the throttle on that one. Matthew Gilliam. He's hot and topped right now. He's got Lane Hostler on his back door. And Lane says, not for long. See you later. Here comes Caleb rumbling to the outside. Staff going to try to see if he can put a little bit of block there. Here comes Ricky Hardin. He's won this track before, so he knows what to do here. Storming off down the back stretch. Coming into the turn. Right now, still Collins. Holding it strong, holding it down up front. Lane Hostler right now, you can just see how much momentum he lost. Evan Kinney, they're along with it. He's in 11, not too far back. Who's he got up under him? Matthew Dyer. Justin Curtis there with him too. Get a little bit of three wide action going in the back. Back here you got Eric Anderson. Good old Eric right there in the 43 STP machine. Dusty Martin. Ross Tatum's been able to fight back too after me getting that little incident. So was Dusty Martin. But they are still three wide back here. Boy, it's an intense right now. Who knew that it was going to be three wide like this? Ross Tatum, Doug Martin. Excuse me, Dusty Martin. I said Doug Martin. Good. We got Steve Gerber there too. The court kind of blinking just a little bit. Or Fred. There's Fred. I like talking about Fred sometimes. Good old Fred. He's a good guy. That's 77. Had a good run last week too. Adrian Ghost. As the Ghost man, you can't see him. He'll be up front before it's over with though. Damon LaRock right there along with him too. Let me hear who your favorite drivers are out there, folks. Come on. I know you got some. Justin Kerr. Oh! Spinner! Who is it? Mike Howerton. Oh, and Lane Hostler. Washing out. Well, we're going to have to go high and wide to figure out what happened here. Lane was up front. Right there. Oh, the 7 bounced off the wall. Lane got a run. Need to check up a little bit. And then he got squeezed, and then the 79 and him and Caleb got into it too. From there, it just was a chain reaction. Scott Simley in the back of Evan Kinney. Eric Anderson skinnies through. Boy, everybody's on the binders right there. Oh, the 28 almost made it, but they cleaned him out. Joshua Altus there. Man, it's a big one. Talladega style. Oh, 19 got obliterated by the 89. Bobby Mantle. Wow. Jamie's watching from this point. He sees it. He's going to woe down. Just look from his point here. You just see trucks everywhere. All over the place. Wow. So a big one at Auto Club. Took some good trucks here, and are you kidding? Chris Smith up front. Look at this. Good old Chris. Maybe I should quit saying cautions at the beginning of the race. It definitely has not turned out in a one-stop race, but there we go. Smith's up there, Matthew Gilliam, Cork, Justin Carey. A lot of guys pitted that time around. Eric Anderson pretty much the first one. Parker Collins pitted. So 4 tires here for these guys. And fuel. Ricky Hardin, he got his 4 tires. Let's see how much of an advantage that is. We're talking about 14 lap difference there between the guys up front here, like Court, Gilliam, Carey, and Smith. Smith about 14 lap difference here. What is it? They're on the tail end of the lead lap, or? No, we put Eric Anderson in front. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like Smith's going to... Why's Chris backing off? He don't want to be up front? All right. Oh. Well, he didn't pit. Neither did Matthew Gilliam. All right, go back green. Look at Matthew up there with the Pop-Tart. Outlaw Desert Fritos. We got Pop-Tart Fritos. Guys are going to make me hungry. And there's Eric Anderson. Hold on to it, Anderson. Love it. It's set to go back green here. And a good one tonight here at Auto Club, Clean Racing League. Auto Club's kind of bit them tonight. Pace truck's in. Restart zone. Gilliam's on the loud pedal. We're back racing here at Auto Club. The view was crazy. I saw that. We watched it. Gilliam out front right now, but here comes Cork and Company. Hang on, Justin Carey, man, trying to battle on the inside. Parker Collins says, I want the lead back. He's going to use those new tires to get it. Meanwhile, Darian Staff's there too. Staff's planning on the back bumper. And he puts his name back there too, stamps it on the rear end. Darian Staff for the moment. Matthew Gilliam still holding on. You can just see that's, even 14 lap different tires. Wow. You're doing pretty good, man. Don, how you doing? So far, so good. Had a couple cautions here. And, I just you got to take it back because you got to be aggressive on these starts. So it's tending to be a little bit 3 wide, 2 wide. You can just see just how much, even with newer tires, how hard it is to pass at this place. And Collins is not just blowing right by Gilliam. And you see him right there. I mean, he'll eventually get by him, but it's going to take a little work. Almost got it there. No. Justin Carey. Meanwhile, right behind him, here comes Mike Kelly. Jordan Trask and company on with him too. Liking what I'm seeing out here. A lot of great racing throughout the field. A little further on back here. Side by side there. Scott Simley, Howerton and company. Nathan Brown. We talked about him too much. It's been a while, man. How you been doing, man? He's out here racing, brother. Racing. Right now, Nathan Brown looking strong. He's in that 17th place spot, so he's got a little bit of work to do to get back up to the field. Another guy that I know that definitely wanted to get through this field, and he can do it. It's Joshua Altus. Yeah, but this is a tough track to try to come through the field with Auto Club. Meanwhile, Darian Staff's taking the lead. He's the one that came through the field right now, up 16 spots. And he's got Parker Collins breathing down his inside. To the outside, Collins is there. Staff's looking good. They're 3 wide to back. Woo! Hold on to your britches, fellas. It's getting hot behind you. 2 wide, 3 wide. These guys forgot they're not at Daytona. We had Daytona this past weekend in real life. They think they're back. My dog in the background, he's a barking. He's a barking. He's loving it. And of course, Ricky Hardin and company right there battling strong. You see Mike Kelly in the mix too. 79 there, Jordan Trask. Well, they are spread out. Darian Staff got the lead. Parker Collins does not want to give it up, though. Collins has been out front for this one. 31 in the books here tonight. Auto Club. They have been 3 wide, 4 wide. Boy, Mike Kelly's about trying to send Jordan Trask into the upper side field here. Down low, here it comes. Well, you see, they just went around. That's Dusty Martin up to 10th already. Boy, Dusty trying to bounce back after that miserable spin he had a little earlier. He didn't have a spin. He had something, penalty or something. Justin Carey holding on strong, too. I'm telling you, track position is key here. Way more important than those tires. Parker Collins out front. Darian Staff there with him. Ricky Hardin. Down low, Jeremy Moyer. He's up 13 spots. Jordan Trask there too. Mike Kelly, Matthew Gilliam. And this is a cluster of machines. Side by side, 2 by 2. So some of the heavy movers right now, Darian Staff, Jeremy Moyer, Dusty Martin. And you're seeing it right here. And on the flip side of that coin, you got Bobby Mantle, Evan Kinney, and Lane Hostler both caught up huge in that wreck. And way back behind the 8 ball in the back. And you always got your movers and losers. I don't want to call them losers, but hey, another word I can come up with. Ricky Hardin right now. Jordan Trask. Jeremy Moyer. starting to get to that point where you're starting to see these trucks where they're going to get single file. The longer this green flag run goes, the tougher it's going to be to pass. That's why you see so much aggression on these restarts, like this right here. Jordan Trask and Mike Kelly right there behind him. Mike Kelly with that awesome looking truck. I mean, it's awesome, I guess, because it's got my logo on it there. That's M500 on it too, but yeah. Oh, appreciate about that for doing that, though. Man, I appreciate all the guys here. Awesome to see. Andy Cork right now in the Frito Mobile. Dusty Martin, I know his fan club's out there on the edge of their seat as he's sitting in ninth place. Matthew Gilliam right along with him. Dusty trying to battle to see if he can't get that ninth place spot away, though. He's 35 into this one. Still by nose to tail. Darian Staff, though, does not want to sit in second. He wants that lead. Parker Collins got other plans, though. Collins says, you know what, keep getting up beside of me. I'm going to keep blowing your doors off. Jeremy Moyer right now in that 74 machine, unfortunately caught on the inside, kind of falling back a little bit. Got his momentum rumbled up. Ricky Hardin with his pass. Well, Ricky Hardin's really showed out so far this season. Better watch out. I think he's going to win some more races. Here comes Dusty. The Auto Club could be a track that we could see a first-time winner here. So this could be a track where you could. Right now, Dusty Martin, Matthew Gilliam, and Jeremy Moyer. Mike Kelly's there too. But still the two guys up front, they won't give it up. Darian Staff, Parker Collins. They're racing each other hard right now. On board here with Collins. Saw on the wheel a little bit. That truck's just a little bit loose. Not too bad. Looking pretty smooth right now. He's down the inside. We're pushed right there. You see that thing get tight? He had to catch it. Staff was on the inside of him. Nothing he could do. Right now, battle for the lead. Those two guys, man, are at each other. Darian Staff, Parker Collins. Justin Carey right behind them. Ricky Hardin, they got a front row seat to this battle. Parker says, I'll fall behind him for a little bit here and ride. It's all about that momentum. I'm telling you. Let's get Ricky. He's going to go to the outside here, the 21 machine there. Justin Carey, who's having an outstanding run here tonight, too. And Mike Kelly down to the inside. Kelly's going to take it 3 wide. Ricky to the 3rd spot. Here comes Kelly, though. As he found something on that low side there, Mike Kelly. Well, nope. See all the momentum he gained. He's going to lose right there. That truck probably got a little bit loose, tight down on him on the bottom. He drove it in deep right there. Let's see if it sticks. Yeah, drive it up the wall, almost like a Michigan style. Drive it up the wall out of turn 4. He's going to get him a run right down the back door of Jordan Trask. Y'all better watch out. Ricky Hardin's won this track before. He's coming with Darian Staff and company. There's Austin Coop. What? Oh, Austin out here. Man, the defending series, the ARCA Series champ. in the Clean Racing League out here tonight. Good to see him. He's in the Duracell machine. Good looking truck too. I like that truck. Austin Coop. See what he can do in the trucks. We know what he can do in the Arctic car. Literally drive the wheels right off that thing. Right behind him, you got Justin Curtis coming up through the field. Just trying to look at some of these guys in the back. I mean, Joshua Alton's trying to move through the field here. He's got Joe Spinelli right there in front of him. Alton's still trying to bounce back. Right there in 20th spot. Ooh, 16 goes way up the track. Cuts him off just a little bit. Eric Anderson right there. Logan Brecky. Austin Coop there too. Yates coming back on the track. Check on our leaders up front. Those two guys are still at each other. Wow. About 8-7 more laps to go. Look at that run off the turn Collins got. Just because he gets a good run like that off the turn doesn't mean he wants to go to the inside automatically. Watch him again on the high side. Let's just run off the turn here. Now he's got the outside open. He might have it. I mean, that thing is like a shotgun down the back stretch. There's nothing staff can do. Except fall back in line and then go, okay, my turn. He's taking a little bit lower line than what Collins is. So is Harding. And Kelly. And you see Trask. And all those trucks under a blanket. First man on pit road, though, Matthew Gilliam. Okay. Say it could be a scheduled pit stop. See Mike Kelly right now. Trying to roll to the inside, take that third place spot away from Harding. Just can't get the run coming off the turn. Ricky's got too much momentum. You see Trash right behind him. Kelly's going to try again, dive down the inside. Harding's still got that outside, and he's going to get that run coming off the turn. That drive off the turn. That's what he needs. Just cannot get that truck to rotate down low. Trask sees it all. He's going, yeah, let Kelly Ben lose all that momentum. I'll go shooting right on by him. I'll take it from him. So you got Kelly, you got Harding. Collins out front leading it. Close to halfway here in this one. About 4 more laps. Going back here, man, look at this mess. Simley, Carey, Moyer, 28 there. Lap down machine. Bradley Murphy's coming on pit road. Up to 11 there, Scott Simley. Oh, he is getting pushed. Out of 19 to Jacob Grant. Grant's created the studios. He went from design to studios. He upgraded. Got all professional. Meanwhile, Scott Simley's smiling right now, having a good run. He had a good run last week, too. Justin Curtis right there with him. This is not an easy place to pass, folks. I'm telling you. Very difficult place to pass and get going. There's some pit stops happening, green flag stops. And they're going to have to pit again. Well, Collins pitted on lap 24. He got 4 tires. So that's going to put him around about lap 55 if he goes 31 laps. He should be coming in here in the next couple of laps. Darian Staff's got Mike Kelly, just rubbing bumpers. Woo, kisses the side of that truck right there as they come into the turn. Mike Kelly and Staff battling it out. Here comes the 28. He's trying to get a lap back. Ricky back here behind him. Hold on to Trask. He's coming too. These boys are battling for second on back. Parker Collins is loving it. He's just going to walk away. This whole field is pretty much under 42, 43. Oh, Staff up to the wall. Mike Kelly on pit road. We should see the leaders on pit road here pretty soon. I'd say within the next lap. They should be coming on pit road. Parker Collins should. Pit stop's underway, folks. A good time here, man. Tonight, been a good one here at Auto Club. Clean Racing League, presented by Ghost Athletics, CRL Podcast. Folks, we'll step away, take a quick commercial break. Been a good one tonight. Green flag stops underway. Stay tuned. Staff in the wall.
Welcome to Team Red, White, and Blue. Thank you so much for joining our team. My name is Mike Irwin, and I have the honor to serve as the Executive Director. When I founded Team RWB in 2010, our initial focus centered on veteran transition and reintegration into civilian life. But as the large-scale deployments have slowed down, the military's ability to support reintegration has improved, hundreds of thousands of veterans have used their GI Bill, and companies have prioritized hiring veterans, the overall mental, physical, and emotional health of the veteran community still has a long way to go. And Team RWB has a major leadership role to play. And that means that we need you. We need you to close out this video and to know that you didn't just join a listserv or download an app. You joined a team composed of real people, over 200,000 strong, who are veterans on active duty in the National Guard or reserves or civilian supporters. And these people, who we refer to as the Eagles, want you to get involved in Team RWB. Why is it so important for you to become an active member of the team? Because when you do, we know that it will improve your mental and physical health, help you to develop new and meaningful relationships in your life, and provide you with a sense of purpose that comes from belonging to something bigger than yourself. Over the past decade, veterans struggling with the invisible wounds of war and post-military life have told us how important physical fitness has been to them. Running has helped veterans battle nightmares. Triathlons have helped with headaches, and CrossFit has enabled them to sleep better. These fitness activities, along with others, have made them more confident and healthy people. Unfortunately, millions of veterans have forgotten about the power of physical training in their lives. So as you get involved and see the power of Team RWB in your own life, I hope that you feel inspired to reach out to other veterans and encourage them to follow in your footsteps. In closing, I want to again thank you for stepping forward and joining Team Red, White, and Blue. We're fired up to have you on the team, and I know that you're going to be flying the Eagle with pride for a long time.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I want to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words, passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community, are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And and even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
All right, we're back here, folks, and round of green flag stops has occurred here at Auto Club. It was shaking up the top spot a little bit, but still Parker Collins is the man there. Mike Kelly. The one thing it does shake up is to spread the field out a little bit. We had that big, huge pack there before, not anymore. Who's up here in third? Oh, Austin Coop. One of these guys, hey, look, I can race man trucks too. Like it. Very nice. It's been a good race so far. Collins been the man up front leading it for the most part. Kelly there in second, Coop in third. Ricky Arden still hanging on there in the fourth place spot. Caleb Smith bouncing back. Remember, he spun earlier in the race, got caught up in a wreck. So has been able to bounce back strong here. We're past halfway in this one. We've got about, 39 to go. And a good little battle going on here around about 6th, 7th, 8th place spot. Bradley Murphy's there, Matthew Gilliam, Caleb, Jacob Grant, all involved in this one. Justin Curtis a little further on back here though. And Dusty Martin still there, and he's in the 12th place spot, not top 10 though. got Scott Simley, Steve Gerber, Andy Cork here too, Eric Anderson, Jeremy Moyer, Nathan Brown there too with him, Jonathan Gaston, Jamie LaRock. We got Abrian Ghost. Joshua Waltz is up to 22nd. Boy, right now, still the man out front, Parker Collins. Mike Kelly got anything for him? Has anybody got anything for him? Joshua Walt's truck all tore up. I mean, Ricky's there. Austin having a good run here tonight. Hanging on right there in the 4th place spot. The Darian Staff, where'd he go? Oh, we had a bad pit stop or something. We had a penalty. Wow, Crusher. Staff was running like 2nd. Now he's like a lap down or so. That's a killer. So was Ross Tatum having a bad night. Evan Kinney, Matthew Dyer, Lane Hostler. Name some of the top names having a bad night tonight. On the flip side of that coin, Parker Collins, Mike Kelly, Ricky Harden, Austin Coop, Justin Carey. They all having good nights. Along with Jacob Grant, Jordan Trask, Caleb, Bradley Murphy. Look at that, man. And Matthew Gilliam. Well, in the top 10. Hold on. Well, Bradley says, I'm not happy with being in 10th or 9th. On 8. Back there harassing Caleb. Meanwhile, Jordan Trask up here, he's got a battle going on with these guys. Coop, Grant, Carey. Coop's got a little older tires. Starting to show. Bradley back here. Oh, man, here comes Gilliam. To that inside. Gilliam's going to try to take it. And he does. Well, he ain't took it yet. My bad. He's almost going to have to take both spots. I mean, as close as Bradley is there to Caleb, he's going to have to end up taking both of those spots if he wants it. Looks smooth. I think the high lane's got a little bit better advantage middle off. I think that's where you need to be right now. Can you pass on that inside? Sure. It's a little tougher. You got to have confidence in those tires. Meanwhile, Darren Staff's pulling a Dusty Martin back here. They're coming up on these guys. See Jordan Trask still in this mix here. Jacob Grant. And Justin Carey. Lap 67. In the books. I appreciate everybody out there, man, tuning in. Good solid race here tonight so far. Man, out front, Parker Collins. He's been in control of it. And Mike Kelly. My apologies. I'm up here lone hauling in here tonight in the booth. Thought Matthew was going to come on back. Not quite sure. He's been having some issues. The Mike's right there behind him. Ricky Harden in 3rd. Those 3 have kind of pulled away. And you got this little pack right here battling each other with Carey, Grant, and Trask. They keep battling, though. They're going to have Murphy and company up on them. And Scott Simley having a good run here, too. And boy, he's in the mix. Wow. Where's the boss man? Boss man back here running good. Back at 27th, but he's having a fun night. A clean racing league. Done an outstanding job here at the league. I got to give him all the credit in the world. This right here is a fight. You got Scott Simley, Dusty Martin, Bradley Murphy. When you want to talk about gripping the wheel and hanging on to it, you're breathing heavy and gripping it right now, sometimes maybe holding your breath. But you do not know what's going to happen. And look how close these guys are. Senef CastleCompany.com. Oh, go check out that website. Oh, Caleb about ran him over. Curtis got a little bit loose on that one. Lost a lot of momentum. Here comes the man on the inside. Whew, Matthew Gilliam split the middle. Valdy's off track. Ethan Brown's off track. What are they doing back here? Hey Nathan, that ain't the raceway. You and your saggy barbecue. What do they call it? Soggy. It is soggy, my bad. I said saggy. Wow. Go back and check these things out again. This is where some really hot and heavy racing's going on. How they've been able to kind of pull away. Still Caleb Smith's right there. Moyer's with him. That's the hot spot, 10th place. Real hot spot. That's right. Trying to pull the Cletus. You got it. No. No, trying to pull Cletus. Go through the infield. Scoop on pit road. My calculations, they're going to have to make another pit stop. Parker and them are. So we're not done pit stop wise. Nobody can make it all the way. Now, the next question is, do you do a 2-tire stop? I talk about track position at this track. I don't know. We've seen 4 tires work pretty good, but they've still, been Somebody do a 2-tire. That'd be a risk. If you get a late caution, you might see one. Ricky Hardin trying to hang on to that 3rd place. I think Trask is going to take it from him. Curtis is right there too. Curtis is having a dream run tonight. He deserves it. That man's had an up and down season. Jacob Grant trying to have a good one here, fight back. Along with Jordan Trask. We'll be close to about 25 to go. And, if you are for the back here, especially being about, 7 seconds or so behind in this mess, got to think about when do I make the pit stop so I can make up some time. A lot of these guys back here they're going to have to hope on a caution to make it back up to the front. It's around 8th and 9th to 10th place spot again. Moyer, Curtis, Murphy, Martin are 3 wide. 91 is stuck in the middle. That is not where he wants to be. He's a lap down and that truck's hurt. He's like, let me get out of the way, fellas. Look at Caleb. Those new tires. Go, Smith, go. When do we see pit stops? I've seen a couple right now. When does the leader come on? That'd be the question. 25 to go when he crosses the line. Harding's on pit road. So any pit stop now is going to take them to the end, and it's going to take them through the green-white checkers. If we have one. Collins pitted on 51, so he theoretically could go to about 81, 82 laps. To the 81, 82 mark. Which would put right about 20 to 19 to go. Mike Kelly and them is going to short pit it here. Might be a smart move. I don't know. I'm going to still hang my hat on track position. Right now, Parker Collins has got it. A 3.5 second lead over Jacob Grant. That's huge at this track. Very huge. Assembly's there too with Moyer. Grant's in. Collins should be in with the next 3 laps or so. They're trying different pit strategies to try to do something to catch Collins. He's been on another level. Now they don't want to see a caution come out now. You can see Caleb right there. Kelly sees the leader. Get back on the lead lap. They're running 40, 42, 41 lap times. And it's 8 seconds off. Going around Collins now. Got back on the lead lap. The 42-second gap. How long is Collins going to try to stay out here? Oh, yellow's out. No. Oh, you want to talk about a shakeup? It looks like Dusty Martin. Says he went off track. Matthew Dyer did. Watch and see. Coming on pit road. So it was on Matthew Dyer. What happened to the 28 machine? He just got clipped. Sent to the infield. To the wall. And just sits there. And sits there. Yeah, whiplash in his rig. That's what happened. Now this is going to mix it up a lot. Just get clipped. Yellow's out. Okay. It's Collins on pit road. They might be out of a set of tires. They pitted 4 times. I think you only have 4 sets of tires. Yeah. The one you're on and the 4 extra sets. So Harding, Kelly, Collins, or Hardy, Kelly, Moyer, all the guys that just pitted, some are coming down again. But I think Hardy and Kelly are out of tires. They don't have another set. Just going to trap some guys a lap down. This will be interesting. Now, Collins is going to want to get through this field quick on this restart. He's not going to want to be caught up battling too much. I mean, David Brzezinski and Joshua Gillian. Wow, look at Joshua. What a start. Austin Coop there. Joe Spinelli. I ain't seen these guys racing now. They're up here. Okay. Ricky and Mike, the worst thing they can do is start battling quick. They're going to have to go single file. Collins is going to want to pass those two and just take off. It's going to be interesting. Harding and Kelly need the restart of their life. I like what Kelly did. Kelly took the outside lane. So it does put Collins behind Harding. So that means Collins is not going to get a good jump with Kelly. So that was a smart move. Lights off on the pace truck. Oh, they're still on. All right, one more lap. We had to delay the start. What do y'all think about the race so far? I think it's been really good. We've had a lot of up and downs here in it. All right. I've had fun. Now the lights are off on page 4. So is your favorite driver having a good night for you? I think so far so good. All right, pace truck's in. This is where it's going to get hot and heavy at. Back green. Harding gets to jump on Kelly. What? Oh, this is what Parker Collins wanted, but Hardy needs to get down and see if he can't block that run by Collins. I don't know what happened to Kelly on that start. I did not get going. Parker Collins has not been in his position all race long. They have to kind of battle real heavily for that top spot. Gillian's there. Look out, old Joshua. Goes to 26. Joe Spinelli. Whoa, hang on to it, Eric Anderson. Anderson in the wall. They're 4 wide back in the back. Man, 4 wide, 3 wide. Austin Coops there. Caleb. Collins trying everything he can with those new tires. I mean, he's got plenty time to get there. He just would love to get there again early. But Joshua Altus fighting back in 12th. Out of everything he's been through. Meanwhile, Scott Simley and Collins, who has dominated this race, has not been in this situation any. Collins right now with those tires, but look out, Ricky Harding doing everything he can to try to hold off a hard charging Parker Collins. Collins has got the truck. And look at that drive off the turn. Collins couldn't get it to rotate, but he might get him in this turn here. He's still there. Now Ricky's trying everything he can. Now Ricky's won this race last time we were here. Well, he knows how to drive this place. Collins trying to drive up the track the best he can. Just cannot get that momentum run off the turn. And it's going to have to drop back in line in front of Jeremy Moyer. Moyer's probably going to be like, hey man, do that again. I'm going to push it. Oh, battle again for the lead. Oh, if Mike Kelly gets stuck. Oh, this is what you think Kelly doesn't want to happen. He doesn't want to get stuck on that inside. 10 to go. Parker Collins got enough, folks. It's Ricky Harding holding on here. He needs to kind of maybe pinch him down, but those trucks are just so tight coming out of turn 4. You can see that inside lane, even with those newer tires, it's tough. Moyer right on the back door of Parker Collins. He's about ready to tap and hit the honk on him. Parker said, I want that outside lane, Kelly. And then Kelly's probably going to have to give it to him. He slipped a little bit. Mike Kelly did. Oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah, that's all Parker Collins needed. He cannot don't let Collins get that high side. If you do, he's coming around you. He might come around him now because he went high and went way, way low. Mike Kelly's off the pace bad. And he goes to the lead. Jeremy Moyer coming on strong. Parker Collins to the lead. He utilized the new tires to get it done. Not over with yet, though. Look at the drive he's able to do. Those newer tires, he's able to drive into that turn a lot deeper. And then it just sends it off the turn. I mean, nobody all night long's been able to do it. Parker Collins has been the man tonight. And with the set of tires he's got, he might be able to hang on to it. Harding is trying everything he can. And I think those tires are just gave up the ghost. Henry Moyer's there. Bobby Mantle Fun earlier too. 9 to go. Mantle having a good run. I don't know if anybody's got anything for Collins though. Caleb Smith back in the top 10. What a bounce back for him. Now look at this 2x2 down the back stretch here at Auto Club. They said this place didn't have good racing. As long as we get some cautions, it's good racing. The 91 is a lap down, okay. And Collins is just extending that lead. That's such a good car, a good truck through the night. Austin Coop having a good run, showing that, hey, look, I can drive other things. What's up, Jay? Hey, Collins is doing it. I think if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's got it locked down. Mike Kelly's in a spot he don't want to be. Austin Coop right now, into the wall. He drove that thing hard into the turn and just put it right up into the side of the wall. Parker hasn't run away like he did before. But Ricky's just not gaining. 86, 89. 81 is the top three. We're watching this battle right here. Oh, Joe Spinelli up 27 spots. Get out of here, man. I'm going to tell you what, Joe Spinelli. He says loose is fast. That man says I'm just fast and loose. Right now a little tight, but hey. 91, he's probably telling that lap truck, get out of the way. That lap truck in 91 is a Ross Tatum. He's like, Ross, I know you're normally fast. Where did he go? Where'd Ross Tatum go? He's disappeared. There he's back. He's blinking. Woo. Yeah, I know, man. Joe's probably sitting there going, look, hey, Ross, I know you're usually fast, but right now, you're losing. Get out of the way. You're holding us up. Oh. Paul Ross is praying for a caution. That's what he's praying for. The 3 wide behind him. Here comes Coop. Down that inside. He's going to get a top 5 out of this tonight. Austin Coop. I'll tell you what, right now, that's a great race. Collins still out front leading this one. You see him right there. The caution and the pit stop has gotten Collins out front again with new tires. 5 to go. Nobody's been able to catch him tonight. This has been Parker Collins' track race. Austin Coop has woke up. He's in 4th. Y'all better watch out. I think he's going to run out of time, maybe trying to get to the front. But he might get 3rd place out of this. Hitting the wall like that, he's not going to get it. Got to get around Bobby Mantle. And right now, Parker Collins is doing everything he needs to do because Ricky Hardin is there. So is Bobby Mantle. I mean, Ricky's not letting him go. He's just able to drive into the turn a lot deeper than Ricky is. And that's allowing him to get the run off the turn. And then by the time Ricky catches him at the next turn, he does it again. Like Ricky's maybe a little bit better in 3 and 4, but he's just too far back. There's nothing he can do. A long front straightaway. He's able to gain some. Now here's where Ross Tatum, man, is going to. At some point, Ross probably going to go, okay, yeah, I need to back out of here because these guys are running for position. But, man, look at Austin Coop. Does Coop got enough time to get up here? I don't think he does, not with 2 to go. It's going to be the white flag this time by. I mean, Bobby Mantle's pushing. Bobby is pushing. Ricky Harding is running. Harding's got a good run. Collins is there. And that's going to mess up Bobby's run right there with Ross Tatum. And Ross is going to mess up. Oh, man, Ross Tatum going to the inside. This is going to help Collins out. This is going to help Collins out huge. Wow. I mean, the only way I could say this probably wouldn't help him out is if he got up here and battled for the lead, but Ross Tatum is a lap down. Final turn, final time. Parker Collins is going to win this thing. But is Bobby Mantle going to take second? Is Austin Coop maybe going to get it run? Oh, he goes up into the wall. Nope. Ricky's going to hang on to it in third. Man, what a finish. What a run to this one. I know there might be a little talks there with the lap car. I don't know if anybody still was going to be able to catch Parker. All right, let's bring him up and get a word. Where did Ricky go? Hardy, enjoying the boot? Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Man, I tell you what, that was a battle there at the end of those laps, and I got to ask, though, that was a timely caution there. Y'all just made your pit stops. Do you think maybe that might have hurt a little bit there towards the end? But, I mean,
yeah.
you still had a good run.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the caution really just upended my strategy of trying to get a little bit of a jump on Parker and get some daylight between the two of us, and I think it would have worked. Honestly, with how long he waited, if it had gone green, I'm not sure that he could have gotten back to us. It would have been. I mean, he was the class of the field. He would have been closing on us, but I don't think he would have had the laps.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about before that, and if the caution came out and whatnot. But I guess I'll go ahead and ask. Did the lap truck up there hurt your momentum any bit coming there towards the end?
Yeah, especially on the last lap, he kind of blocked my path and gave the 89 a big run and cost me second place. But I mean, I guess you'll have team games up here.
Well, I had to throw it out there too because it's exciting at the end. Still came home with a great finish, man. Here tonight, you really know this track. You got anybody you want to thank for a good finish?
Yeah, thanks to all the Alloy and Unacceptable Racing guys. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with them the whole time here in CRL. And Luce's Fast Podcast just recorded a new episode tonight. It'll drop tomorrow. And simracingmerch.com. Thank you, Joe at OSRN, and everybody at the Clean Racing League. It's been a lot of fun racing here.
No doubt. There you go. Ricky Harding bringing her home in third. Bring the man up here, got second. Bobby, Joy in the booth, got a copy.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Well, I'll tell you what, hard racing there at the end, and you was able to get up there to the second place. I got to look, though. You made your pit stop there towards the end of it, and did you want to see that caution come out, or did you want it to go green?
Oh, I was praying for one, Joe. I got wounded in one of the earlier cautions, so I qualified well. I started up front, and then first two cautions didn't go my way, sent me to the back with some damage, and I spent majority of the race top 20th, 30th. Just wasn't my night, and I was praying for a late caution, and it went my way. Got the rest of my damage fixed, and I went from high 20s to 7th with that last caution. And then it was on. It was just drive that truck as hard as I could and see how far I could go.
Yeah, now, there towards the end, do you think you might have been able to get up there towards Parker at any time? Or did I asked Harding the same question. Or do you think maybe the lap traffic man held up just a little bit?
I don't know. I don't think I could have gotten up there. Like, I was barely able to get to Ricky, and my plan was to try to maybe push him if I could. The two of us could go tandem and try to catch up to Parker, but it just didn't work out that way. And yeah, a couple lappers fighting for position, which is fine, but it came at a couple inopportune moments. But all in all, it's a fun race towards the end, and worked out pretty well for me.
Oh, no doubt, man. You got second place tonight. Looked very good. Hey, you got anybody you want to thank for it?
Shout out to you, Joe, for throwing these broadcasts on. Always love watching them back. The guys over on SMB, they're always fun to race with here on Mondays. And to all the guys that showed up here, I believe we had 37 trucks on the field, which is awesome. So really proud of the CRL.
No doubt. There you go. Bobby Mantle bringing her home in second tonight. But this man, class of the field. Parker, join the booth. You got a copy.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Well, man, I tell you what, you put it on pole tonight. And, I said earlier, track position was king and crucial here. And you were out front. Now, there at the end, it seemed like that caution worked out great for you, but did you still want to see it, or did you want it to go green flag and have to make your stop under green?
Honestly, it worked. It would have worked out either way. I think it really helped with the caution, just because I was kind of able to kind of catch my breath, kind of take a breather, and kind of regroup. But even if it had went green, I still think we would have flown by Ricky and Mike. I think we were just a little bit better all night long. And again, I think the clean air and the track position really helped. But just the tire advantage, I think, would have been too great to overcome. But I mean, you just never know in a league like this. Everybody's so good. But I mean, whether the caution had come out or not, I felt really good about our chances to win the race. And it just worked out at the right time. I was going to pit, and not that lap, but the next lap. And I guess one good thing about the caution is it trapped a couple of the leaders a lap down. So, we only really had to race a couple of them, which sucks for them. You hate to see that. I hate to be in positions like that when it happens to me, but in our circumstance, it really helped us a little bit.
Oh, no doubt. Like you said, I mean, it came in the right time right there for you. I know you was about ready to take your pit stop, and a lot of those guys did, but you still had a bad, fast machine all night long. Even though you started third, was you a little worried trying to get past those guys? Because, track position is really crucial at this track.
Yeah, I was really concerned as we got a few laps into that very last run. The dirty air was just really, really bad, and you really couldn't run right behind somebody. So, I kind of had to search and see what was going to give me a run off the corner. And thankfully, I was able to get past Mike and get on his outside coming off, I think, turn 2 with 5 laps to go. Then I was just trying to figure out how to set up Ricky to get past him, to get on his outside or get on his inside, whichever one was going to work. And I just sent it off into 3 and 4 a couple laps to go, and was able to get a good enough run down the front stretch that I was able to clear him. And I knew once that had happened that I was going to have to aero block to save my life to win the race. And thankfully some lap traffic got in the way there and was able to help me scoot away.
Hey, no doubt. Like you said, I'll tell you what, had a fantastic run tonight. Got the victory. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank all the Only Dads guys for everything they do. Such a great group of guys. Can't say enough about those guys. Superior for their continued support. Go check out their button boxes over on their Instagram. Some pretty cool additions to your sim rig. I just want to thank you for all you do for putting on great broadcasts every single week. Chris and all the admins for all the hard work that they do behind the scenes to make this one of the best leagues on iRacing. I just want to thank my friends and family watching, and as always, my beautiful wife.
There you go, Parker Collins bringing her home tonight, and an outstanding win. Well, folks, man, let's look at kind of the unofficial results here tonight as Parker Collins does. But in victory lane, and the man right there, man, Bobby Mantle comes home in second with Ricky Hardin there in third. Austin Coop with a good finish here tonight in fourth, and Mike Kelly in fifth. Jeremy Moore, you're there in sixth. We got Joe Spinelli up there in seventh. Joshua Gillian, outstanding run in eighth. Jacob Grant coming home in ninth, and Justin Carey there in the 10th. Look through the rest of this field, and some guys had some pretty very, very good nights. Some other ones, man, not so much. They kind of got caught, in the lap down, got caught up into the big ones there early on. But all in all, very, very good race. Collins putting on a clinic up front. For myself and everyone, man, I hope y'all enjoyed it tonight. We're going to leave Auto Club here. We got some market racing, man, later on this week. Before myself and everyone, for the Clean Racing League, everyone have a good night.